Saturday evening Gita session. Anybody new today? First time coming? कोई पहली बार आए? Okay. ओम भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. Reading from Bhagavad-gītā as it is, 18th chapter, 55 text number 55, 18.55. Please repeat this sloka. Bhaktyā nāhaṁ abhijānāti yāvān cāsmi tattvataḥ tato tatvato jñātvā viśate tad-anantaram bhaktyā abhijānāti yāvān cāsmi tattvataḥ tato tatvato jñātvā viśate tad-anantaram bhaktyā abhijānāti yāvān cāsmi tattvataḥ tato tatvato jñātvā viśate tad-anantaram. Translation for Prabhupada ki. Someone can read translation.
One can understand me as I am, as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, only by devotional service. And when one is in full consciousness of me, by such devotions, he can enter into the kingdom of God.
Purport. Someone can read first paragraph.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Kṛṣṇa, and his plenary portions cannot be understood by mental speculation, nor by the non-devotees. If anyone wants to understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he has to take to pure devotional service under the guidance of a pure devotee. Otherwise, the truth of the Supreme Personality of Godhead will always be hidden. As already stated in Bhagavad-gītā 7.25, nāhaṁ prakāśaḥ sarvasya. He is not revealed to everyone. No one can understand God simply by attitude, scholarship, or mental speculation. Only one who is actually engaged in Kṛṣṇa consciousness and devotional service can understand what Kṛṣṇa is. University degree are not helpful.
Someone can just confirm.
One who is fully conversant with the Kṛṣṇa science becomes eligible to enter into the spiritual kingdom, the abode of Kṛṣṇa. Becoming Brahma does not mean that one loses his identity. Devotional service is there, and as long as devotional service exists, there must be God, the devotee, and the process of devotional service. Such knowledge is never vanquished. Even after liberation, liberation involves getting free from concept of material life. In spiritual life, the same distinction is there, the same individuality is there. But in pure Kṛṣṇa consciousness, one should not mistakenly think that the word viśate enters into me, supports the monist theory that one becomes homogeneous with the impersonal Brahman. No, viśate means that one can enter into the abode of the Supreme Lord in one's individuality, engage in his association, and render service into him. For instance, a green bird enters a green tree not to become one with the tree, but to enjoy the fruits of the tree. Impersonalists generally give the example of a river flowing into the ocean and merging. This may be a source of happiness for the impersonalist, but the personalist keeps his personal individuality like an aquatic in the ocean. find so many living entities within the ocean. If we go deep, surface acquaintances with the ocean is not sufficient. One must have complete knowledge of the aquatics living in the ocean depths.
So someone can do the next paragraph.
Because of his pure devotional service, a devotee can understand the transcendental qualities and the occurrence of the Supreme Lord. As it is stated in 11th chapter, only by devotional service can one understand. The same is confirmed here. One can understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead by devotional service and enter into this kingdom.
Last paragraph.
After attainment of the Brahma-gūta state of freedom from the material conception, devotional service begins by once hearing about the Lord. When one hears about the Supreme Lord, automatically the Brahma-gūta state develops and material contamination, greediness and lust for sense enjoyment disappear. As lust and desires disappear from the heart of the devotee, he becomes more attached to the service of the Lord, and by such attachment he becomes free from the material contamination. In that stage of life, he can understand the Supreme Lord. This is the statement of Srimad Bhagavatam also. After liberation, the process of bhakti or transcendental service continues. The Vedanta Sutra 4.1.12 confirms this. This means that after liberation, the process of devotional service continues. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, real devotional liberation is defined as the reinstatement of living entity in his own identity, his own constitutional position. The constitutional position is already explained. Every living entity is a part and parcel, fragmental portion of the Supreme Lord. Therefore, his constitutional position is to serve. After liberation, the service is never stopped. Actual liberation is getting free from misconception of life.
श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्वामी स्वयं गुरुरामक्यं तदादि सुतादिकं नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रसादोदरे श्रीमते जयप्रताप स्वामिनिधि नामने नमः आचार्यपादाय नितागुरुपदाय गौरवदादामदाय नगरग्रामदाय नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रसादोदरे श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिधि नामने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवानुचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य सदानि जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः हरे कृष्ण. So, lot of things we can discuss from this sloka. The first word, bhaktyā, is very, very important. Krishna is declaring one can understand me only through. Okay, someone can read the word to a translation. Bhaktyā, what is the meaning of bhaktyā? Why? कोई जगह में लिखा है शुद्ध भक्त्या माम अभिजानन्ति, ऐसा है? क्यों प्रभुपाद ने लिखा है by pure devotion service? Wherever, if you read Prabhupada books, wherever bhakti, bhaktya, these things comes, Prabhupada will write pure devotion service, unconditional devotion service. These words Prabhupada use. Okay, he won't simply say bhaktya, bhakti means bhakti. No. Unconditional devotion service. Bhakti means bhakti, that's all. But Prabhupada used to write unconditional devotional service. सेवा अलग है, भक्ति अलग है ना? इधर कहाँ लिखा है सेवा? प्रॉपर क्या लिखा है? डिवोशन सर्विस. कहाँ है डिवोशन सर्विस? ये श्लोक में कोई जगह में भक्त्या नाम अभिजान कोई जगह में लिखा है ऐसा सेवा करना. So Prabhupada used to say bhakti means service, service means bhakti. Okay. So without service, we can't understand someone. This is a very important thing. Okay. So Prabhupada is giving stress more and more to this one particular point, bhaktya. Once one Mayavadi came to meet Srila Prabhupada and that Mayavadi read the whole book of Bhagavad-gītā. And he came and argued with Prabhupada. Prabhupada, you wrote in your purport, wherever it's not required, there and all you added Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And he was explaining how, wherever it's not required, there and all you are written as a Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Then Prabhupada, can you show me? Then he told, in the purport of this sloka, this purport, you can see there is a word Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Then Prabhupada, where is the next? Then he told, in this verse, you written like this, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Then he was keep on going. On all the disciples of Srila Prabhupada, they are waiting. Now Prabhupada will bounce on that Mayavadi and speak something. But Prabhupada is not telling anything. Then where is the next? Then Prabhupada, okay, I will reprint. I don't know what time isko main rectify karta hu, please. Then all the disciples asked Prabhupada, we thought we will bounce on him, like how the lion bounce on deer, but you didn't do anything. Then Prabhupada told, he is already chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, why I should disturb him? How many times he chanted? Almost more than 100 times he chanted, and he thoroughly read it, and all it is mentioned, So reading Srila Prabhupada books, the bhaktyā means, devotional service. Prabhupada was seeing the whole world in a different angle. He is not seeing not like us, whether he's like this, I like. Inside the hippies heart, Prabhupada saw some devotional activity. Right or wrong? Whole America was like the current Kerala, Lahari. Now the current Kerala is full of, Lahari, Hindi word, Lahari. What is that? What is it? English word, Lahari? Sharab nahi. No, the injecting drugs. The current Kerala is 1960. How America bana? Abhi aisa Kerala hai. So Prabhupada saw inside their heart there is some devotion. So he engaged them in devotion service. That fire came out. Haridas Thakur saw that inside the prostitute heart there is some devotion. Okay, we will see inside the devotees have some, bad qualities. So Prabhuji, अच्छा है फिर भी we are trying in such a way to find only fault. Better we can become a proofreader. We can find only fault. That also we can. Okay, so now what about the other process? Why Kṛṣṇa is not recommending other process? Jnana path or karma path or any path. Why Kṛṣṇa is not recommending? Because other paths are something like they accept half the thing and not the second part. First part sometimes they may accept, they won't accept the second part. Sometimes they may accept the second part, they won't accept the first part. Take a personalist, impersonalist. They say Brahman okay, ठीक है Brahman okay. पर क्या नहीं है? परमात्मा फीचर नहीं है, भगवान फीचर नहीं है बोलेगा. Half they will accept, rest of the half they will reject. Okay, it is something like Prabhupada always used to write in his books. मूर्ख है ना, मूर्ख hen का अंडा चाहिए पर क्या नहीं चाहिए, मूर्ख नहीं. आप फीडिंग करते हो तो क्या मिलेगा, अंडा मिलेगा ना. हमको अंडा चाहिए, ये तो इनकम पार्ट है, वो एक्सपेंस पार्ट क्या है, खाना देना है ना, ये क्या है, एक्सपेंस पार्ट है. सो वी एक्सेप्ट ओनली हाफ. नो, that's why in Chaitanya Leela, some people, some devotees, they accept Mahaprabhu, they won't accept Nityananda Prabhu. They didn't get the blessings of Mahaprabhu. Some devotees accept Nityananda Prabhu, they won't accept Mahaprabhu, then also they won't get the blessings. It's a combined. It's something like a railway track. Railway track में कितना ट्रैक है? दो. क्या है? एक ट्रैक, दो ट्रैक का नाम क्या है? राइट लेफ्ट है, ऐसा नहीं है. एक ट्रक भक्ति में, एक ट्रक गुरु है, एक ट्रक कृष्णा है. Some people say we need only guru, only guru, only guru. अरे सिंगल ट्रैक में क्या नहीं जाता, ट्रेन नहीं जाता. Some people say only Krishna, वो भी नहीं चलता. Okay, so we need both guru and Krishna. Okay, so here one can understand me as I am, as the Supreme Personality only by devotional service. There was one very powerful asura. His name is Hiranyakashipu. Recently we celebrated Narasimha Jayanti. Where and all Narasimha Murti glories are, we are glorifying. There Prahlad Maharaj and who will also come? Hiranyakashipu will also come. Hiranyakashipu. This guy went to the Vaikuntha Loka to kill whom? Lord Hari. This guy entered the Vaikuntha Loka and he could not see Krishna, Vishnu. देख नहीं सकता. And he thought, okay, भगवान मर गया. क्या हुआ? भगवान मर गया. So वापस आया. And he thought, I am the boss. He was doing so many things. We need to understand, Krishna, Narasimha, Just I'm going to Krishna's pastime. There is one more powerful asura. His name is called Kamsa. Who is Kamsa? No. Who is Kamsa? Krishna's uncle. Devatee's brother. Okay. We know only Samsa. Kamsa. Very powerful. He arrested whom? Devaki and Vasudeva. Put it in the Kalagraha jail. पहले बच्चा आया, दूसरे, तीसरा, 4, 5, 6, 7, अभी क्या है? 8. It's something like India, Pakistan. Last over 6 balls, 36 runs. Suśānt. Whose heart beating is pumping like anything? Comes last 8th child. Even Devaki was there, who predicted 8th child is Kṛṣṇa, no? Both the team are watching. So seeing his tension, one minister came and advised Kamsa, why you are getting this much of irritation and this tension? You will get a heart attack, better solution I will give you. Just take the sword. Go to the Kalagraha. Now you know where is Kṛṣṇa. Kṛṣṇa कहाँ है अभी? देवकी के गर्भ के अंदर है ना? जरूर है ना? हाँ जरूर है ना? Sure ना? Suppose anybody here our Air Force team नहीं है, कोई नहीं है Air Force से? नहीं है. Okay, suppose you got information. ये घर के अंदर कौन है? आतंकवादी है. Okay, अभी क्या करेगा? पूरा सरेंडर कर दिया. अंदर नहीं जाएगा. एटलीस्ट बिल्डिंग को डैमेज कर दिया ना? सही है ना? फिनिश में. So you can just go on, ना? कौन को भी मारो. देवी को मारो. Problem solved. Some people, put the mic and ये अच्छा नहीं है, डिबेट चलता है ना अभी. ये अच्छा नहीं है, बुरा है. They will shout for 1 hour, then they will go back. That's all. They will forget everything. Really Kamsa got, angry. And he told, how come you serve me as a minister? I want a very intelligent guy to be a minister. But you are foolish number 1. Why? It's okay. Near the blaming na. Already put a system inside the Kalagraha. No more blaming. And he told a story. Long back there was one of our godbrother. Who is that godbrother name? Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu was talking to his son. Who is his son name? Prahlad Maharaj. क्या पूछा? भगवान कहाँ है? प्रहलाद महाराज ने क्या बोला? सभी जगह में है. हमको ऐसा आंसर नहीं चाहिए, है ना? स्पेसिफिक आंसर. वी आर स्पेशल फोर्स. वी नीड ओनली द स्पेशल टास्क. ना कहाँ भगवान सब जगह में है. Then he showed this pillar. This pillar में कौन है? The Lord is there or not? Prahlad Maharaj. What we are seeing is Prahlad Maharaj is saying that Narasimhamurti. How many of you seen Narasimhamurti photo? There is one particular peculiar in that Narasimhamurti photo. Can you type are killing that Narasimhamurti photo? ಹಿರಣ್ಯಕಶಿಪು ಮಡಿಲು ಹಚ್ಚಿಕೊಳ್ಳ್ರ. One special thing was in that photo. How many of you notice in that crown there is a peacock feather? How many of you notice? सही है ना? Who will wear peacock feather? Huh? See, Narasimhamurti coming for an attack. मिशन में आ रहा है. क्या चाहिए हमको? बंदूक चाहिए, गोली चाहिए, है ना? ऐसा चाहिए. But fully actually, even the devotees, is wearing my peacock feather, is adjusting everything. Who is seeing? Prahlad Maharaj saying. But when Hiranyakashipu saw the pillar, he was seeing only cement, Asian paint, maybe that time there was some other paint, air paint है, TMD bar है, metal है, ये देखता है. ये प्रॉब्लम हमारा प्रेमांजन सुश्रित है ना. We need प्रेमांजन, बट हमारा आंख में अमृतांजन हो गया है ना. प्रेमांजन क्या हो गया? वो आनंद क्या हो गया? हमने से अपने अमृतांजन Vicks. Recently, last year I got some conjunctivitis. That time we understand how these Mahadajis are applying kajal. Every day. Doctor told we should not make like this, put two tears. And he gave an album you have to apply here. When it goes really near, it will big like this, That's why these Mahadajis always observe the minute things, Pati ne kya bola? Sorry, I tried, at last, when Vignesh only helped me, Prabhuji, I will put it, and he put two tube I purchased, half the tube in the cheek, only 2 drops. I am saying, Prabhuji, Mahadajis is so, they are special force, Okay. So, Kṛṣṇa told, वो मोड़ा वो बेवकूफ fool number 1. Because Prahlad Maharaj told Kṛṣṇa is inside, Narasimhamurti is inside, na? Suppose somebody is saying, भगवान इसके अंदर है, हम क्या करेंगे? थोड़ा कुमकुम चंदन डालकर इसको उधर डालकर नमस्कार करो, चल जाओ, है ना? हिरण्यकशिपु है ना, अंदर है ना, ठीक है, छोड़ दो. वो टेस्ट किया, हेलो एक्सक्यूज मी, कौन है इनसाइड? बोलो ना किया. क्या हुआ? अभी क्या हुआ? वो बाहर आया, उनको मार दिया, है ना? अभी मुझे भी मालूम है देवी के गर्भ के अंदर कौन है? कृष्णा है. अभी मैं एक्सक्यूज मी, हु इज इनसाइड मी, इफ आई आस्क व्हाट विल हैपन, he will come out and kill me immediately, right? So Kṛṣṇa told, I don't want to take the risk. At least I can live 5-10 years extra. है ना? ये सही था. 10 साल के बाद उसने मर गया ना. So sometimes we know that is Kṛṣṇa, this is Kṛṣṇa, this is Narasimha, everything but one can understand me as I am, as a Supreme Personality of Godhead, only by devotion. You have to understand as I am. Kṛṣṇa is telling, Prabhupada is writing. वो अच्छी तरह जानना पड़ता. ये भगवान है. Okay. So that is the problem with us. For this devotion service, we don't need any material qualification. Sometimes when we preach to the common public, they say, प्रभु जी हम तो साइंटिस्ट नहीं है. प्रभु जी इधर इतना साइंटिस्ट है, कौन डिवोट हो जाता है? We may think that if you become scientist, if you become a software engineer, you become a devotee, or doctor means I can become a devotee. For this devotion, we don't require any material qualification. ये मैं नहीं बोलता, रूपा गोस्वामी बोलता है. कौन है रूपा गोस्वामी? We are Rūpānukas. We are followers of Rupa Goswami. So Rupa Goswami is telling so many things. In Padhyāvali, verse 8, he is telling so many people practice devotion without any material qualification. आपको बोल सकता थोड़ा 2-3 एग्जाम्पल, बिना विदाउट एनी मटेरियल क्वालिफिकेशन दे बिकम अ डिवोटी. कोई को बोल सकता? वाल्मीकि was a hunter. Okay, Mrigari. Narada. Jagannath Goswami. Jagannath Das Prabhu. Okay. Hunter. So many hunters. Mrigari, Valmiki. So many people become devotee by they have no practically no material knowledge. Like Sanskrit नहीं मालूम, Sanskrit नहीं मालूम, English नहीं मालूम, फिर भी वो devotee बन गए. Then second thing is Durva. Durva Maharaj, when he practiced devotion, what was his age? Okay. हमारा बच्चे लोग है इधर 10 साल हो गया, 20 साल हो गया, फिर भी भक्ति के लिए नहीं आएगा. क्यों? 5 साल. He was so serious. 5 years. Durva, Prahlad Maharaj, they are just 5 years old. They are very serious. Imagine 5-year-old boy having this much of devotion, conviction. Even we are not fully, I used to say example, in 1965 Srila Prabhupada went to America. 1966 he established ISKCON, registered ISKCON. Okay. How many centers he opened in America? New York, Los Angeles, Montreal, 4 or 5 centers opened. Then he sent a group of devotees to London in which year? 67. How many years they practiced devotion? 1 year. In this 1 year, they went to preach to the London people in 1967. How many years they took to establish a temple? Less than 1 year. Next year they conducted Radha. They made 4 or 5 brahmacharis. They already established temple. Everything they made. They trained. How many of us can run a center here? Kṛṣṇa Mataji, Palika Mataji. Can we run a center? Kṛṣṇa Seva Prabhu. How many years we are preaching? Nobody, even I am not becoming a devotee. What is people going to understand? So, Prabhupada told very clearly, because you practice devotion service with full faith. If you read the Leela Mridam, they are on the way to London. The airport, Prabhupada is teaching to them 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 Kartal. You say, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, ching, 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 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That, if you have Leela Mridam, you read that part. It's a very, like something like a Prabhupada is sending 6 devotees to London. Janaki Mataji, Yamuna Mataji, Malati Mataji, Shyamsudha Prabhu, Gurudas Prabhu, and Mukunda. 6. That time Malati Mataji was pregnant, 6-7 months old, 7 months carrying. Imagine हमारे गांव में तो क्या बोलेगा? घर के बाहर नहीं जाना, भाग नहीं जाना, दूर में नहीं जाना, फ्लाइट में नहीं जाना. If you see the first Radha, Malati Mata is carrying Saraswati Mataji in the, she tied and she was doing service. How many years old? Saraswati was 1 year old. Amazing. They conduct Radha. That part, if you have Leela Mrita, just read it. Very touching. Yamuna Mataji will ask Prabhupada, I have one desire. Prabhupada was what? I need to pay obeisance to you. So, but I need to touch your lotus feet. You know, Mataji should not touch sannyasi's feet, no? Yes, this one time if you ask, Prabhupada said, okay. She touched. No, all the 6 devotees, they have, no, they are praying to Prabhupada. Prabhupada, this is my desire, this is my desire, this is my desire. No. And Yamuna Mataji, wherever Prabhupada is walking, that walking stick ना नीचे टूट हो जाएगा, उसको कलेक्ट कर महाप्रसाद रखेगा, क्योंकि Prabhupada is using ना. If you read all these things, ना, very beautifully is explained. So by serving spiritual master, we can understand Kṛṣṇa. The mood, it's very, very important. Okay. Gajendra, Dhruva, and a 5-year-old boy has that much of deep desire. Narada told, "Arey beta, घर चला जाओ, 5-star देगा, KitKat देगा, It's very difficult to, do tapasya in the forest." And he told Narada, "If you can help me, please help. Otherwise, leave this place." Then Narada Muni gave the instruction how to meditate. Okay, then first we saw hunter, then Dhruva, Gajendra. Who is Gajendra? Elephant. How many have been to Guruvayur? Huh? How many of you, in the entrance, you saw the 2 big, this thing. What is that we say in English? Tusk. How many of you seen? Whose tusk is this? Guruvayur? Who is Guruvayur Keshan? What is the specialty of Guruvayur Keshan? How many years Guruvayur Keshan served Guruvayurappa? Any Malayali devotees? कहाँ त्रिशूर से माता जी त्रिशूर से ना त्रिशूर हाँ काल करवा कई करवा हाँ 1922 the Guruvayur elephant was gifted to that Kesava was gifted to Guruvayur temple, and from 1922 to 1974 or something, I think 52 or 53 years he served Guruvayur. Every day evening he will come and carry who? Guruvayurappa, Kṛṣṇa on his back. And amazing thing is, whoever pujari they carry Guruvayurappa, and for them this elephant will bend his front leg. Suppose today you are carrying Guruvayurappa in your head for Sivali, then it will give front leg. Others it will just fold back leg, it will give, you come and carry it. And they were okay, maybe this elephant is familiar with particular pujari, so they take the pujari, that time also others come on back side. Only for Lord, the front leg. In this 50 plus years, this Keshavan never ever took leave. How many of us can serve Kṛṣṇa like this? We work for 5 days, we take leave for 2 days. After the 2 days, we will put a monthly off, quarterly off, annual off, then loss of pay, something. Never ever took leave. One day he got really irritated, angry. He ran out from that Anatavalam. What is the Anatavalam? What is it? Where they kept elephants. And they thought he was so much, such a height, They thought today he is going to kill at least 10-20 people. All are running for their life. One leprosy guy is, he got stuck in between the mid of the road. Elephant was coming very fast. Everyone thought this guy, and this guy was looking, he doesn't water because he could not walk, Everybody is, they don't know water, they don't have mobile, so they were just watching what is going on. Elephant came very near, took it through his trunk, keep it aside and ran away. Never ever harmed any common public. When we do devotion service, we harm others by words, or sometimes by hands, sometimes by legs. Never ever get angry with the devotees. So that's why they kept the tusk in front of and it will fast on Ekadashi. Which Ekadashi? Vaikuntha Ekadashi day, full nirjan. हम तो निर्जल बोलेगा पर मन के अंदर जल जल लेना अरे कितना टाइम क्या पक्का निर्जल. And every day you will come and offer a lotus flower to whom? So Gajendra also, elephant. How many of you read that part? Gajendra Moksha, Gajendra prayers. No, very beautiful spelling. My dear Lord, please don't rescue me from this clutches of crocodile mouth. Because now this crocodile will aim me, sometimes you may. After something will come, tiger can come and catch me, lion can come and catch me. So please save me from this whole material world, this material body. I don't want no more death. Imagine if you want to pray in this mode, devotion we require. So Gajendra was elephant. He practiced devotion. So we saw hunter, Dhruva, Gajendra. The next is Kubja. Who is Kubja? She is hunchback. She is not beauty. She is a maid servant of Kṛṣṇa. But through her devotion, Kṛṣṇa, that is very beautiful, you know. He pressed her leg and kept the hand in the chin, you make it straight. Kubja becomes straight and she was so beautiful. How many of you used to offer chandan to Lord? How many of you came to temple and helped us to make chandan paste? Whomever apply help the Lord to do the seva, they become like a kubja, not like hunchback. They become very beautiful. Each and particular seva is having a different. In the astrology, they say if you have skin disease, you should offer flowers to Kṛṣṇa. Then the skin disease will get cured. If you offer the fragrant flowers to Lord, the skin disease will get cured. Okay, Kubja. Then who else? Sudama. Sudama was Brahmana but very poor. But still he practiced devotion. Then Vidura. Vidura was Shudra. But still, I used to say, how many of you can do any one of the Krishna's Leela? Sagalasura. क्या कृष्ण ने लीला किया? सगरासुरा को मारा, फिर पूतना को मारा, फिर Bhagasura, Akasura. This Leela can we do like this? Can we dance on Kaliya? No. Can we lift Govardhan? Govardhan? Govardhan to grow custom. Matta Govardhan wait on all there. Okay. 7 days. Alcohol to okay. Which Leela can we perform? Krishna's or Rama's Leela? Any one Leela? I can say one Leela we can do. Vidura's wife offered क्या? केला नहीं, केला का peel, skin को offer किया. How many of you tasted केला का peel? How it was? सब्जी बनाओ, कच्चा खाना. आज प्रभु जी आज 1 किलो लेकर जाना, केला आपका ना, केल आज का पूरा सब्जी के लिए नहीं, कच्चा. How many of you tasted today? How many of you eaten grass? Grass, green grass? Tested. It is something like, it will very, the juice is very, very hard. Don't go inside. I tasted almost everything. Once my brother was admitted in the hospital and Tamil Nadu they say glucose water. I know only glucose means what is this glucose? You will eat glucose, right? Tamil Nadu glucose. I thought okay, glucose means it will be very tasty. One day I tasted that is very salty taste and I asked the nurse, hey, this is very tasty, very salty, you are having glucose water. How you taste it? Yes, you should not taste. But you told glucose water, na? I know only glucose is very sweet. Sure, no? No, there is sodium chloride, NaCl, something like that, you know. So I eat grass, green grass. One day I tested how Kṛṣṇa ate this banana thing. It is very difficult. And Kṛṣṇa was eating. So that one leela we can imitate, at least for one day. Right? He practiced devotion. Then Ugrasena Raja was very old man. His son arrested and put in the jail, you know, Ugrasena Raja. But Kṛṣṇa killed comes and everything, and he installed Ugrasena as a king. Not he didn't become a king. So he became a old man become a devotee. Young man also, young boy also become a devotee. Old man also become a devotee. King also become a devotee. Hunter also become a devotee. Everybody practicing. Then what is the qualification? What is the qualification to practice devotion? I used to ask, who can become a software engineer? Anybody can become. If they know cut, copy, paste, they can become a software. Am I right or wrong? But you should know from the right source, cut, copy and paste. Karna. Am I right or wrong? No? Who can become a devotee? Anybody can become a devotee. Because in only software I saw, engineering candidates also come, doctor also coming, auto driver also coming. Everybody is becoming software engineer. Am I right or wrong? Yes, again, Abuji. BSc, MSc, BA, MA, सब लोग क्या होता है सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर. Who can similarly who can become a devotee? Anybody can become a devotee. You should know cut, copy, paste. शास्त्र से cut करना, copy करना, paste करना. That's all. So the last thing, very important thing. One important instrument of Kṛṣṇa always accompany Kṛṣṇa. Who is it? Flute. Flute is from bamboo. Bamboo, what is the cost of the bamboo? No value, no commercial value. Very. Flute also practicing devotion service. Always with Kṛṣṇa. If you see Kṛṣṇa when he is sleeping, he is holding whom? Flute. Right? When he is going for a war, the Kurukshetra war also is holding a flute. Narasimurti is a flute. He is always carrying flute. Once gopis are discussing it among themselves, what tapasya did this flute did? Kṛṣṇa always carrying. What tapasya did? It is mentioned in Bhagavad-gītā. He is carrying lotus. Always he is carrying. What this bamboo did? Fruit. What type of tapasya this? Bamboo. They asked me the bamboo. What type of tapasya? Bamboo said 3 things I did. What are the 3 things? First, they cut me from my family. क्या किया पहला? कट किया. कहाँ से? मेन ब्रांच से कट कर दिया. I tolerated. I didn't react. Not tolerated. Then they kept me in hot sun for drying me. No, the green bamboo become a yellow bamboo. How? Become dry. Then third, what they did? They put holes. I tolerated. So 3 things happened in my life. What is the first thing? Cut kiya. Second, dry. Third, holes. Then Kṛṣṇa liked me. Similarly, many times we will be our devotees or our relatives, they all say, शादी को नहीं बुलाएगा ऐसा अब क्योंकि उधर जाकर बोलेगा I won't eat onion I won't eat garlic Prabhuji went on devotee. Hey, he told her no, he didn't got chance. Give him one chance. Very nice. Now last time is that. Okay, next time, next class, He will explain very nicely. Okay, onion garlic person. Yeah, you tell. That is very self-realized soul. Huh? No, you have to wait for your turn. If you want to know, next week you come. Trailer. So, first, Krishna अलग कर देगा हमको. That's why he used to say, if you want to practice devotion, you should be away from your minimum 500 kilometers. If you are sitting next to your home, शादी के बुलाएगा, हाउस वालों के बुलाएगा, वो भर गया, वो चल गया, हो गया. Every day you will be in some program. Am I right or wrong? You should be away from your minimum 500 kilometers. कोई शादी कर रहा था, I'm praying for you. Even though my body is here, my heart is with you. One guy, one of my friends, sent a condolence message to one of his. Let his soul rest in peace. Spelling change हो गया. PAC के बदल क्या हो गया? PAEC हो गया. So much. Very difficult part for me is, going to the death house and singing a kirtan. Because we do kirtan and we start, at least we start shaking our body. If death house, we have to control us. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rāma, Hare Rāma, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We have to maintain our tempo. Otherwise, what will happen, If you do like, क्या करोगे So we should be away from our family. That is very painful. But still, if you do this, then what? We will be dried up from all the sense gratification. ये नहीं करना, वो नहीं करना, फिल्म नहीं देखना, ये नहीं देखना, वो नहीं जाना, ये चाय नहीं पीना, वो. Outsiders will ask, why you are living in this material world, You are not drinking coffee, tea, no onion, no garlic, then why you are living? What type of enjoyment you have? When I joined ISKCON, I was only 55 kg weight. My father asked, if you chant Kṛṣṇa, Rāma, who will feed you? Now I am 85 kg. I don't know how to reduce my weight. Who is feeding me? Last 1 year I am living like insan. I'm saying something like, voracious eater. 1 year last coming 27th Prabhuji feast. After that, exhale हो गया. 27th night, we are going to celebrate the heart attack anniversary with kanji, fire and pakora. No dry item, no nothing. Bring all the North Indians whom you don't like, Okay, we will be dried. No. Then Kṛṣṇa, according to his divine purpose, he make us ready. Put 7 holes on us. He tolerated. That's why Kṛṣṇa always carries food. It's mentioned in Bhagavad-gītā. So, devotion means not according to our own standard, it has to be to the standard of Kṛṣṇa. Prabhuji, I am chanting. Morning, how many hours I am chanting? How many days? All these things are very, very important. So, Kṛṣṇa is telling, we discuss only one word, bhaktyā. Okay, yeah. We will discuss this. There is so many. Next class we can discuss the same sloka again. So, any doubts or comments you can ask.
Mentioned the example of the first one cutting the wood. So I have also read that the son or the son's duty is to give Kṛṣṇa consciousness to the child. So when we are moving away from that, how do we do that? or how is that comparable to going from leaving abandoned?
Okay. So Prabhuji question is the duty of the son is to give Krishna consciousness to the parents also. So if we move away from our family, what will happen to them? See, we are not leaving them. We are not abandoning them. You see any devotee's life, if somebody joins as a brahmachari, after 5-10 years, all the relatives, parents, they will chant Hare Krishna. The first initial few years is very difficult. No? That time we should be little bit away from our family. Once we become stable, then they will also accept your service and everything, and they will also start chanting Hare Krishna. How Prabhupada gave Krishna consciousness? What was his spiritual master instruction to Prabhupada? West means where? England and preach. Where Prabhupada went? Why? Because when he got instruction in 1922, London was powerful. But when he was supposed to implement, that time America was powerful. So he went to America. From there he sent his army to London. Okay. So we should be very intelligent. It's not like Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj. Who is Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj Guru? Gaur Das Babaji Maharaj. Gaur Das Babaji Maharaj told, never ever go to Calcutta and preach. Calcutta is a Maya city. Where is Chaitanya Maharaj headquarters? Calcutta. He told never ever mingle with materialistic people. Maharaj is living in. Don't initiate more people. He abruptly, then when somebody asked Maharaj, he told, I am not giving initiation, I am getting association through them because they are all devotees. So, it's not immediately. Even after death, we can rescue them. If you have practiced devotion, what promise Narasimhamurti gave to Prahlad Maharaj? Your 7th generation will be liberated. Right? Not only I am liberating my father, my grandfather, 7th generation, if I do it perfectly. Okay, that is very, very important. Very strong. Any other questions or comments?
As you mentioned, as a devotee, we should find good in others. Generally, we are exploring finding faults in others. So, how to direct the quality to find good in others?
You have to ask yourself. I am also having this problem. How to find the good thing in. See, at least WhatsApp we can appreciate them. Verbally we can do. At least in WhatsApp, somebody something like that, Nowadays WhatsApp is the only media. Manasa, Vacha, Karmana, WhatsApp, that is going on. At least when somebody says, even though we don't like, just try to. Otherwise, what will happen? We will lose the chance. If you are not doing this thing, then what will happen? That is called envy. Actually, because of envy only, we are not appreciating others. What is the meaning of envy? What is the proper definition? Suppose you are supposed to get the honor, but I won't allow. Hey, why is it? No, is a dummy piece. So why this is coming out? Because of envy. So at least verbally, that's why we need to glorify Kṛṣṇa sufficiently. When we are paying obeisance, we should say Jai to Kṛṣṇa, Jai Shri Prabhupada, Jai Guru Maharaj. When you go and take darshan of Kṛṣṇa, altar, first what we'll do? Okay, we went to temple, we paid obeisance to Prabhupada, then we paid obeisance to deity, then what we'll do? You just imagine, we are going to temple hall, now we paid obeisance to Prabhupada, now we paid obeisance to Kṛṣṇa. Everything mechanically we did. Next what we'll do?
You should glorify
Whom? What we have to do is, first you stand in front of that spiritual mother, the spiritual master, Guru Maharaj ki jai. Otherwise, His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj ki Jai. Then whom we should say Jai? Srila Gopal ki Jai. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj ki Jai. Gauri Krishna Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki Jai. Then Gauri Krishna Das Babaji Maharaj ki, na, we should say Rupa Goswami ki Jai, Sanatana Goswami ki Jai. Tell the six, na, Tulasi Maharani ki Jai, Narasimhamurti ki Jai, Panchatattva ki Jai, Krishna Balaram ki Jai, Bhagavad-gītā ki Jai, Shalgram Shila ki Jai. You should at least verbally, glorify at least Guru Parampara. By doing this, what will happen? The glorification becomes your partner. That you should learn from Kathamrita Prabhu. Whatever you say, see, there is some good. So, like that, you just glorify. First, at least you glorify the Guru Parampara. Then, what will happen? I told once, we took boys to Tiruvalla temple. Giriraj Prabhu asked me in Tamil, Prabhu, where is the Tiruvalla key? Then all are North Indians, boys are North Indians. He asked me, Prabhuji, he asked me Tamil, Prabhu, Tiruvalla key, all the boys say Jai. Then again he asked me, Prabhu, Tiruvalla key, Jai. Then you remember, these guys are really addicted to key, When they hear key, what will say? Jai. Once Radha Maharaj is glorifying Rāma. Rāma in class was telling, he was explaining what is happening in the court of Ravana. Then each and every asura says that time they are telling Ravana, you are like this, you are Ravana, you are like this. At last, all together they told Ravana ki. Then all the days said Jai. So this is our problem. You should make, if you hear ki means what you say, Jai. Artificially, unconsciously, it go jayega. It's very difficult, At least this we can do, Guru Parampara, Guru Maharaj, that we can do. They are Guru, you do this thing. Then make sure, otherwise you can do sadhana chart if you are filling, make sure 5 devotees today I will glorify. If you did 5, you can 5, 10, whatever it may be. So you can practice in such a way. Any other comments or questions?
For devotion, no material qualification is needed. Not everyone is able to make and not able to do. So what is that is needed to be?
What is that needed to do? Intense greed. Rupa Goswami, they are all telling. To get that pure devotion, we need greed to serve Krishna. There is one qualification, Rupa Goswami is telling. And Harigoral, he told many things, Rupa Goswami told. There are 2 books. That time, that cost of the book is 25 paise. What is the book name? You heard Radheshankar was giving in one lecture. If 2 books, I will refer to you. If you read these 2 books, the cost for pure devotion is 25 paise. If you read this book, you become a devotee. Okay, intense greed to serve Vaishnavas, intense greed to serve Krishna. This is very, very important. Nowadays, what is happening? If we get devotion, some service, we will do it. But that is not sufficient. If they are not offering service, then we won't do anything. Voluntarily, you have to take it. This I will do, this I will do, this I will do, this I will do. That is very, very important. Because in one sloka, in one place it is mentioned, volunteer endeavor to read Bhagavad. Now we are reading books, somebody is pushing and pulling us. Why this volunteer is mentioned? The service is volunteer. If there is no service, see, one thing, see, I clearly observe in my life, anybody daily visit temple, they become devotee very fast. At least weekly once. If they are not visiting temple, they are not taking darshan of the deity, they won't become a devotee very fast. It takes a lot of time. We preached in their college, Vavaka, Amrita College. He, Sandeep, Arjun, Manoranjan, there are some few boys, they used to come to temple regularly. Sunday. Okay, otherwise we will go there. After that one batch, they didn't came to that Delhi level or Payara. Height, upper more batch one side. So many boys, that time also so many boys, but they didn't came to our Taika temple. None of them become a devotee. So very important thing is, if you regularly visit the temple, you will get service. You will get some, if you are not visiting temple, you won't get anything. So intense greed to serve Krishna. Every day you have to come, go, sit, chant, do some seva. At least weekly once. Just 2 weeks you skip GYC and temple. It's very difficult to lift the japamala. It's something weight like 100 kg. What is this here? Hare Krishna, right? I observed many times when Safari Yatra came. I started chanting in the night 10:30 only. Because morning lunch, 3 times serving prasadam, going, coming, arranging. After coming back to temple, I'll start my chanting by 10:30. If you see that period, I used to post in the Gita, I completed the 12:30, 1 o'clock only I used to post. That time I used to chant very nicely because we serve Vaishnavas, we get energy to chant. If I am not, laziness, I am not chanting, then what about night time, the mala, he weighs like, 1 ton, 2 ton, Hare Krishna, Krishna. I'll walk and chant, sit and chant. So, serving. Intense greed to serve Vaishnavas, intense thing to serve devotees, Kṛṣṇa. That is going to give us. In my lifetime, I am in Kṛṣṇa consciousness because of I got a lot of chance to serve pure souls, especially Maharajas. So many Maharajas came. I personally went and served them. Because their blessings I am still in. Yes.
Continuation of the same question contains greed what we have said. You have also said that how we can improvise. My question is, those who are not at all having that greed, how to make the beginning and improvise the intensity of it?
Okay, sir. So Prabhuji's question is how to say I don't have intense greed, but I am a neophyte. How to voluntarily you should go and ask with suppose some festival is coming. What is the next festival? Balram Jayanti. You should tell them, Prabhuji, Balram Jayanti ka mera seva kya hai? Give me one department, one service. I started my service, with accounts. Okay, only one service I did. Now we are doing so many. So start your career, one service. Prabhuji, one service. Festival के लिए एक ही सेवा करिए. उसी से क्या हो जाएगा आपका मन को that you will get that interest to serve Krishna. Then you can next step. Prabhupada is writing in Perfection of Yoga. Path of perfection, forget. Service is the reward of service. आप ISR में ज्वाइन किया, पहला क्या था? साइंटिस्ट. लो ग्रेड था, लो प्रोफाइल में। आप अच्छी तरह परफॉर्मेंस किया, आपको प्रमोशन मिला। प्रमोशन मिलने के बाद आपको काम ज्यादा हुआ कम हुआ, नेक्स्ट प्रमोशन मिला ज्यादा हुआ, अभी आप भी काम करता है समझिए, तो यार हेड ऑफ द डिपार्टमेंट, काम ज्यादा हो कम हो जाएगा, बहुत ज्यादा होता है ना। सिमिलरली व्हेन वी गेट सम सर्विस, इफ यू डू इट परफेक्टली, कृष्ण विल ब्लेस यू। वो ब्लेसिंग कैसा आएगा? प्रमोशन। क्या प्रमोशन है? सर्विस। सर्विस, सर्विस इज द रिवॉर्ड ऑफ सर्विस। So first you have to start with one service, take the task, finish it, then next, next. After few years you will be a part of ISKCON. Anything happen, एक call धंधा के प्रभु, he will take it. हमारा ये फैमिली के अंदर पहुंचा है। That is no formalities, no कोई ask के प्रभु जी प्रसाद का या देर से प्रभु जी मैं पहले महीने से टेम्पल आया ना, they gave me sweet, okay. दूसरी बार आया they gave me sweet, तीसरी बार आया they gave me sweet, फोर्थ टाइम आया sweet and service, okay. Then sweet and service, then only service, no sweet. Right? And now we are enjoying. तो आप अभी आपको एक टास्क मिला ना, अभी है ना, आई गेव यू दूसरा टास्क ना,
Like that.
हरे कृष्ण।
How to understand that really Vishnu went to Vaikuntha times. So really, so being a devotee of Prabhu went to Vaikuntha. So how to understand that?
Okay, so Hare Krishna, Mataji is in the split page इसमें बोलना। How to understand how Hiranyakashipu went to Vaikuntha? Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj told once, if somebody accidentally went to Vaikuntha Loka without observing Ekadashi, if they didn't follow the Ekadashi, accidentally, they will come back. Okay. If you read Bhagavatam, 4 Kumaras try to enter the Vaikuntha Loka. Till which part they enter? 7th gate. Okay. Vaikuntha में क्या नहीं है? Kama, Krodha, कुछ भी नहीं है. Then how Jaya got angry and 4 Kumar also got angry? So all these tests are there up to the 7th gate. The 7th gate, after that only the Vaikuntha starts. But this is also Vaikuntha, but still, suppose अभी आप बाहर है, suppose somebody is calling you, where you are, what you will say? I am in my house. Or you will say, this is also your house only. But which is safe, inside or outside? Suppose I am standing there, but just knocking on, I am reaching my home. But even that is also your home only. But so similarly, Hiranyakashipu went to this, up to this part, anybody can. But they can't enter. Okay, that is the biggest Bhakti Mata. Kama, Krodha, everything will come till the 7th gate. Why Jaya Vijaya got angry? They are also devotees, they are also liberated soul. Till that part, test will be there. Okay, be careful. You hear this lecture. राधेश्याम प्रभु का एक सेमिनार है, रिमूविंग अनवांटेड हैप्पीनेस, रिमूविंग अनवांटेड हैबिट्स. Okay, it's a 3 lectures, total 2 hours to 6 hours. Prabhuji was explaining Adhoshraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya like that, na? Till which part, what type of anarthas will come. Nishta, what type of anarthas and papa will come. In Bhava stage, what type of anarthas will come. In Prema stage only we are becoming pure. Right? Till that time, all these things are following. You hear what Radheshan Prabhu lecture is very classic lecture. Hare Krishna. What announcement? GA? Twelfth class. Okay. Hare Krishna, we have small announcement. Today our prasadam is sponsored by Gautam Prabhu and Rimbi Mata ji. Reason, बेटा कौन है? गौर, 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 गौर. Hare Krishna. So he successfully cleared his 12th standard exam with 94%. How many? 94. Give him a big hand. Haribol. So please pray for this soul because now he is entering his life, college. His medicine, right? You want to become a which department after? Not decided. इन मन के अंदर थोड़ा ये होता अच्छा होता है ना, कैसा है? सर्जन, सज्जन और सर्जन, सर्जन के बाद सज्जन भी होना, चैंटिंग करना, फिर बिकम अ डेंटल मींस ट्रांसेंडेंटल डॉक्टर होना है ना, सबके अंदर अब डिवोशन में मिक्स करना. सो ही वांट्स टू बिकम अ डॉक्टर. सो प्लीज pray for this soul by chanting one time Hare Krishna Mahamantram. Bless him. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rāma, Rāma Rāma, Hare Hare. Regularly chanting? You are regularly chanting? You start. By destiny we can become a doctor according to your horoscope. But if you want to become a good doctor, devotional, if you want to help others, you need what? Compassion. You need, blessings of Krishna. Then only you can diagnose easily. See, the medicine is fast to diagnose. If you become experienced, you can. So that you will get from the blessings of Krishna. So please chant at least one round. Okay. Hare Krishna. All the best. You send his number, I will disturb him. At least this one round will save you from lot of disaster. I don't know when it will save you, but it will save you. I met your parents some 15 years back. They came to your house, same apartment, 15 years back. Now they are regularly staying, right? If you chant Hare Krishna regularly, somewhere your doors will get open, asmi ho jayega. Okay. We have one devotee in Vada. His name is Vasudeva Prabhu. How many of you heard this name, Vasudeva Prabhu? Yeah, Vada में है, Malayali है. When he was in like 11th standard, you know Vasudeva Prabhu? आप कहाँ से? आप बिहार से. वो Govardhan College में. When he was in 11th standard, he wanted to do his engineering in IIT. Okay, he went to an astrologer. He told chant Hare Krishna, will get seat in IIT. That astrologer is our devotee in Alapi. Whomever comes, he says chant Hare Krishna. So he took very seriously and chanted. Okay, that time he got a seat in College of Engineering. Where? Srigarya. All their friends, made him fun. Hey, they cheated you. Then he told, no problem. At least I got good college. Then he applied for M.Tech. He got in IIT. Okay, and there he connected to Chaupati, and now he is full-time brahmachari. He is taking care of her. So please chant one round. That will help you. Friends will make you fun. Don't worry. Okay, all the best. Hare Krishna.